Are you a Halloween
Yeah.
fan?
Um,
I've never thought to ask you that.
I used to like it a lot. Not that we ever did all that much, but I
Hmm.
just liked, going out in costume and whatnot. The
Yeah.
candy didn't hurt nothing either.
Right, right. I gotta say, one of my favorite things from Halloween, like as a child, was getting to wander around our neighborhood at night and be like, ooh, like something might come out and scare us or something like that. Which, of course, we lived in a nice little suburban area. It's not like anything bad was gonna happen, but, like especially the first time we got to go out on our own and just kind of, be preteens or whatever and run around the neighborhood. That was more fun for it, for me at least. Which, we ended up doing that a lot more outside of Halloween, but it was fun to just, you know, run around dressed up like Ghostface and stuff like that.
I will say that the first time that I was ever allowed to go trick or treating with my friends in my little neighborhood without any sort of supervision, we went to this one house that was like just outside of the subdivision. It was like down this really long driveway, but they had their light on, so that clearly says candy available here.
Right, right.
Well, I went down and rang the doorbell and waited a minute and didn't show up. I was like, okay, yeah, technically you can ring a doorbell twice, so I'll ring it again. Ding. And the guy shows up at the door, and it's this old man, and he says, I'm sorry, I don't have any candy. The light's on because we've got somebody coming out to fix the well. And I was like, oh, alright, well, that's understandable, sir. Thank you for your time. So sorry to disturb you. He said, yeah, it's okay. Just got my wife dying in the other room, and I said, wait, what?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Huh? Come again?
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
What the hell?
Yeah, she's been sick for a while now, and seems like it might be finally her time. And I was like,
Oh my
is
god.
he? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What the
We're
hell?
we're gonna go. All right, sir.
Yeah.
And
I mean, did you ever hear from them again or anything?
No, I have no idea. I don't know.
Holy shit. What the hell? I'm sorry,
I
that's
have
fucking me up.
absolutely no idea if that was like 100% genuine. I can't imagine. Like, surely that's not something you
Dude.
joke about, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It was just one
Wow.
of those things where I was like, huh, okay. I've remembered that for, the rest of my life.
Yeah,
to this
yeah,
point.
naturally. Oh man, nowhere near the same kind of story, but one year when I was like, I don't know, 16 or 17, I spent my Halloween driving around on my dad's golf cart. It was like a little battery powered. You might remember it. It was like orange and had little blue flames on the side, and it was really cool looking.
I don't
So,
remember it at all.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I was driving that around my neighborhood, and whenever I saw people in the neighborhood that were like my age or younger that I liked, I would offer them a ride to the next house that they wanted to go to. And I pulled up to one house, and there was like two guys that were sitting in their driveway. Like the house was just not part of the Halloween spirit, I guess. Like they were sitting around with like a little fire in front of them, and excuse me. And they kind of looked at me as we pulled up in this fucking golf cart, and they're like, that seems a little out of Halloween spirit to just be driving around. Like you should be walking for your candy. I looked at them, I was like, dude, I'm not taking candy from you. I'm just driving around having fun. And they said, oh, that's pretty cool. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm Teller Morose, joined by my co-host Yo-Yo, and this is Tier List Tuesdays, Halloween Spoopy Edition.
Boo.
And I said, that's my name. What are you doing? No, but yeah, no, that was my version of a story that leads into the intro.
I mean, it worked.
And what's up?
It definitely worked.
Oh yeah, no,
We got
it
there.
definitely didn't.
We got there. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I'll work on my storytelling a little bit more. But yeah,
I mean,
sorry, I keep cutting you off. I feel bad.
I don't know. I mean, just stop.
Okay, go ahead. You do the intro. You got it.
All right. So, just kind of.
So anyway,
set the well. Alrighty. Okay. There you go.
oh,
Again.
go ahead. Go ahead. It's all you, man. You got it. Go ahead.
Just to set the mood for this wonderful spoopy month filled with skeletons and ghosts and festive decorations and more diabetes than we should ever allow our kids to have.
Yeah, boy.
Let's do a nice little Halloween tier list. And
Absolutely.
maybe some costumes.
Very quickly, I'm going to light myself a good spoopy candle
Oh no.
to get it myself into the autumn and Halloween spirit. The scent is sunlit mandarin berry and corpses because it has to be Halloween related. My room's gonna smell horrible. No,
I was about to say I kind of doubt, but you know
no,
what?
it's just the mandarin berry thing. So yeah, we got a list of 10 different costumes here. Apparently these are the quote-unquote most popular upcoming Halloween costumes for October 2020.
Based on Google search results.
Yeah, this is from an Insider article written by Meredith Cash. Future me, put in that guy who yells Cash at the beginning of the XXL freshman cipher. Cash. Yeah, so these people found the most searched Halloween costumes in the month of September, and based on that, they're saying that these are going to be the most popular ones. Based on that, I don't think that's true, but
No,
you
they're
know
definitely
what?
wrong.
Yeah, but we're rolling with it. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this first unicorn costume. I need to pull it up again separately really quick just because I don't... where do you think that's gonna land for you?
Okay, just to be clear, I can't. I like who's dressing like unicorns here? There's no like. I don't know.
I have
man.
a
I don't
feeling-
know a single person that I can think of who would just be like, yeah. I'm going as a unicorn this year.
I have a feeling this is for, I'll say older teenagers or younger adults who are going to like a Halloween party, and they don't want it to be too like crazy extraordinary. They're just like, I'm just gonna wear a onesie and be comfortable and sip on some Halloween juices. I don't know what that means, but I've never been to a
Fermented
party
pumpkin
before.
juice.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna chill here. We're gonna eat some candy corn and hang out and like, you know, it's the perfect lazy costume in my opinion. Because it's like just throw on a fucking onesie and you're in a costume. That seems pretty solid to me. Now,
I mean,
as someone who is an avid fan of scary shit, it's pretty close to the bottom. But I respect the ingenuity of put on a onesie and now you also are in a Halloween costume.
I feel like there are lazier costumes to this because you actually are having to buy a unicorn onesie that I guess you could wear at other times, but are you?
Yeah.
Do
Well,
you?
I mean,
will you?
what if you had a pajama party where you're chilling inside, you're making pillow forts out of the couch cushions, and you're watching Cars 2 with your can of beans in the movie theater? I gotta stop referencing that meme. You know, like what if you're just hanging out, you're having an indoor night, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna wear my coolest onesie pajama costume thing. I don't know. I don't see kids wearing it, if I'm honest.
I mean, little kids, little babies, I could see their parents going, "You're gonna
Oh
go
yeah,
as a
yeah.
unicorn this year." But I don't know. More adult people, grown up individuals. I was just like, I guess you could
Yeah.
go as a unicorn.
I'm feeling D.
Yeah, that's fine. It's
I
fine.
respect-
It is a costume.
Yeah. I respect the ingenuity of the pure laziness of it all. But also it's not like interesting.
Yeah.
So this next one kind of threw me for a loop. We have 1980s. And it took me a minute for this to click in my head. Apparently, you can buy this costume for $19 at Party City. Which, in all fairness, is kind of a steal because I'm pretty sure that stuff is not cheap as regular clothing. Clothing. Fuck. Here's my problem with this. If this person, this stock photo model or whatever this is, wandered up to my door and rang the doorbell, and I opened the door, I'd be like, "So what are you supposed to be?" And what do they say? "I'm the 1980s. No. This is... this is just jazzercise. I don't know.
So I don't really feel like this this picture that they have is properly representative of like what people are going to be wearing.
Yeah.
Like, this is an example that like the searches were just attire inspired by the 1980s,
Right, but...
which to my mind tends to like this kind of stuff, but also like God, I don't know fashion terms at all, but like what are they, like parachute pants? Is that the term? I don't know.
Yeah. You're looking for, you have a search thing up?
I can.
JNCO jeans. Pretty sure those are more of a 90s thing, but... I don't know, like,
No.
I feel like if
those
you're
are
gonna...
not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Uh
Oh, you're talking about the ones that are, like, flared out at the bottom?
they're just kind of like baggy all over, like from top
Okay.
to bottom.
Yeah, you're thinking of parachute pants.
Okay.
Um,
Anyways, the point is, I think this is a really, really good costume for like a group of people. You and your friends all get together and say that you're going to dress up in like 1980s stuff, and you could all do like the exercise clothes with the leggings and whatnot, or you could all just dress up in like typical 1980s attire. And I feel like that is pretty strong. A pretty good group costume idea. Individually, it's kind of whatever.
yeah.
But in a group, I think it works really well.
I think if you're gonna go as something from the 1980s, dress up as either a celebrity or something representative of like a important moment in the decade, rather than just here's what fashion was like, ha ha ha. Because it's like, I don't know, it's just strange to me. I like it less than the unicorn, if I'm honest.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
Because it's like I said, at least the unicorn's like, you just throw on a fucking onesie and you're good. This is like not a good costume, and also, what's the point? And also, it probably took you a long time to sort out the details of your 1980s. When you could just, I don't know, wear a, I was gonna say wear a t-shirt from a band that was popular in the 80s, and some baggy jeans. Keep the scrunchies. I don't know.
Well, that's kind of where I feel like this can shine, is if you just put in that lower amount of effort and just get, just assemble something that looks like it is from the 1980s rather
Yeah.
than buying a costume that is, the 80s exercise costume, And it's
Right,
like, yeah,
right.
okay. But
Also, if I'm not mistaken, people still wear those to exercise. It just
I'm sure
depends
some people
on.
do.
Yeah, I think it just depends on what you're doing. I think like gymnasts and stuff still wear stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it belongs in E. What do you think?
I mean, maybe. I guess it could. As a solo costume, I agree for sure.
Yeah. Especially, like, just based on Insider's little picture here, that's not a good 1980s. That's like a. I don't know. I don't like it. Are you cool with E?
Yeah, I suppose.
It's bothering me at this point. Okay. Click the fucking. There we go. We're moving down to Chucky. Is Chucky still a thing? Have they made new, like Child's Play movies?
Apparently, there was one in 2019.
Oh, shit.
That's what I was just checking because I was like, why is Chucky at the top of this list?
Huh.
What do you even mean?
Is it, like, well reviewed?
I'm gonna bet no.
I'm gonna
But
bet
let's
no
find
as
out.
well.
5.8 out of 10 on IMDb.
Okay. That sounds pretty normal, honestly.
48 Metacritic.
Okay. So far, so bad.
Ooh, interesting.
What's up?
It was nominated for some awards, but actually won the Hawaii Film Critics Society Best Vocal and Motion Capture Performance, as well as the Leo Award Best Visual Effects in a Motion Picture.
Huh. So, probably, like, well-made special effects and apparently ADR, I guess. I don't know what the other thing was, but...
And the movie just generally, by and large, wasn't that great. Because,
probably bad story, but
acting.
good. Yeah. Interesting. Well, this picture of Chucky from the Insider article is, I would say creepier than the fucking movie.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like, he's supposed to be a doll. It's like, he's 12-year-old size. Also, why do his pants go up past his belly button? I can just tell that by looking. I don't like that. There's something weird about the picture itself. Or it's like, it looks more childlike than Chucky in the movies. And that makes it scarier for me.
Yeah,
I don't like
it's very
this.
discomforting.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, I don't like the costume, but I think I don't like the costume in a way that envelops the Halloween spirit. Because I don't like it because it's off-putting. I'm probably going to dream about this later today. And it's not going to be a happy dream. It's going to be like a, why the fuck are you at my door?
I'm always kind of weird about scary costumes, like genuinely scary costumes on Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Because for the most part, Halloween is something like I consider it's for the kids,
Yeah.
And you don't really want to I mean, scaring the kids is cool and fine. Scarring the kids for life is another thing.
You want to hear a fun Halloween story?
Oh, I love Halloween stories, fun or not.
So one year, me and my dad noticed that for Halloween, one of our neighbors had, like, crazy stuff all over their house. They had, like, music playing real loud. They had the fog machines. They had strobe lights. They had a guy who was sitting on a rocking chair that didn't move until they rang the doorbell, and he'd get up and go, blah.
Uh-huh.
And we were like, we can do better. So the next Halloween, in preparation for doing better than our neighbors, we found this plastic thing you can put over the front of your house. Think of it like wallpaper for the outside.
Uh-huh.
And it made it look like our house was a butcher shop that butchered human people. And from our front porch, we hung some clay human heads, or head busts, I guess, that were hooked through the eyes and like all this nasty shit. We had fake rats that could, I don't remember, I think they moved or something. We had all this stuff. And we had maybe 2 kids come to our house.
Yeah.
The first one I remember was like 6. And she walked up, saw the heads hanging from our porch, screamed, and ran back to her mom's car. And then me and my dad apologized to her mom and gave her some candy and said, "We're sorry, but it's all fake, it's just for fun." And she cried the whole way back to her house. We could hear her driving away crying. Or riding away in the car, yeah. So I forget where I was going with this. Oh yeah. The moral is you're right, Halloween is for the kids. Don't try to just destroy people's lives. Have fun.
It's cool to like scare people. Like that's a thing. That's totally chill to an extent. You know? Like, there was one house in the neighborhood that me and my family used to go trick-or-treating at pretty much every year. Mm-hmm. And they actually, like, for the older people, for the, teenagers and such, that guy who would chase people around with a chainsaw.
Oh, yeah.
He was very good at his job, which I consider his job to be scaring the actual, just scaring people literally to death.
Yeah.
However, when there were kids, he would be mysteriously nowhere to be seen. And instead, someone in a much more friendly costume would come up and give out full-sized candy bars.
Aw.
And then as you're walking away and the group of teenagers come up, you hear, "Bear!"
Get them teenagers now, son. Oh, but the kids are nice.
I don't know. I felt like that's a good way to do it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Giving the kids a good time while also, getting your spooks in.
Yeah. Get your spooks in, but don't mortify people.
Yeah.
Speaking of this mortifying ass costume, I've been looking at it for quite some time. I'm just like, it's because it looks like Chucky if he were just stretched vertically.
Yeah.
And I hate that. I kind of want to put it at C.
Okay. I mean,
okay. Oh, what were you thinking?
It's a good scary costume, but I think it's like, I don't know, too off-putting to me. I'm not a huge fan, but
What were you thinking? Tier list wise.
Kind of leaning towards D.
Okay. We'll put it in D.
It's a passable costume like the unicorn, but at the same time, I'm like, no, don't wear this.
Yeah. I almost wrote Child's Play. But Chucky. Now
Nice.
this one. This absolute wonderful... I don't even know, I don't know what character this is supposed to be. I don't know... Is this a character from Fortnite? It's been a while since I've played this game.
So here's the thing about Fortnite that I don't really understand.
Mm-hmm.
There's just costumes.
Yeah.
Your character doesn't actually, there's very little about them that makes them a character.
Well, they had like the Thanos and stuff like that were different, but
Yeah,
beyond that, you are right.
and I've seen people like getting these costumes and like cosplaying as Fortnite characters at events and whatnot, and it's kind of blown my mind because they're not. There's nothing about them that makes them unique and interesting.
Yeah, they're not even really characters.
No.
It's like they don't have personalities as far as I'm concerned. Some of them have voice lines and stuff like that, but
It's
that's
like
not
dressing
much.
up as like a random customizable character from like Call of Duty World War II.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, I guess it's a thing that you could do. Nobody's gonna know what you are.
Yeah, I mean, if there might be a few like super fans that are like, "Oh shit, that's cool."
Fortnite's a little better about that because it's so popular, and especially younger folk, quite a big fan of it.
Yeah.
And if you're a kid and you're really into Fortnite, or you have kids and they're really into Fortnite, you know what? Go for it. They'll have a blast with it, I'm sure.
This costume just looks
Every
bad,
adult
though.
that sees you is just going to be like, or every adult that sees your kid is just going to be like, what are they?
Oh, that's one of them Power Rangers.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you Laura Croft? No? Oh, okay.
I'm looking at this costume specifically from the insider page. Mm-hmm. It just looks bad.
Yeah, this costume is
He
not
still has
very good.
Converse shoes on. Like,
I mean, that's like every single costume almost. Yeah.
I mean,
3 out of the 4 costumes we've looked at, they have Converse on, my dude.
oh shit, I didn't even notice that. Still dumb. I don't know, man. Looking at that would make me think he's either a transformer or like something from a cartoon that I am too old for. Which I guess kind of is Fortnite to some extent now.
Yeah,
But-
pretty much. Oh my lord. Yeah, I mean, there's actually some fine costumes here, which is kind of surprising. I just did a Google search for Fortnite costumes, and some of them are actually pretty chill.
Oh yeah.
Um,
This one gets an F for Fortnite from me.
yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't know. I wouldn't mind going as Tomato Boy. I don't remember Tomato Head. That's his name.
Tomato Boy.
Yeah, he's pretty chill.
Putting those aside, well, I mean, I guess we don't have to go straight off of the insider pictures, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what Insider Pictures did was they literally just took like the absolute first costume buy option that you
Yeah.
could get.
well, I'm also more than certain that this article is somehow paid for or supported by Party City, because
Yeah.
all of the pictures are from Party City.
I believe it. Well,
We're
then
on to you,
again,
Meredith
Party City
Cash.
is like the first thing that comes up on the Google search too. So
Oh, is it really?
yeah,
Meredith, we're on to you.
but I don't know. There's actually some like Fortnite costumes that are pretty cool. Again, I don't think like some of them are recognizable. Like Tomato Head, the base characters with the pinata.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Some of them are notably less recognizable, but some of them are pretty cool. So if you got a cool Fortnite costume you want to go for, yeah, sure, go ahead. But I'm just gonna say, in general, Fortnite costume bad.
Yeah. How bad though?
I don't think it's worse than 1980s bad.
Okay. Are you in the same boat as me, putting it right in here?
Sure.
All right. Fortnite. That's a W. There we go. Book
Beautiful.
out of here because we're moving on down to clown.
Are you down
Just
to clown?
Fucking hey, nice. No. Clowns, I don't. It's not 2018 anymore. You know?
I actually kind of like clown costumes. I think they're fine. Like,
Eh.
it's interesting because you never know what kind of reaction you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You could dress as like a totally realistic, totally funny clown, and still have people be like put off by you. And then you could dress as like something totally, scary looking, crazy makeup, weird teeth mask thing, and people still just be like, "What are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Why do you have a rainbow afro?"
Yeah. I don't know, man. The thing about clowns just feel so like overdone to me. It's like I'm not really scared by them anymore. I kind of just want to hit them whenever I see them. If you're an actual clown, you're totally fine. But if you're dressed up like a clown, I want to hit you. I don't know what it is. It's like, ooh, ha ha ha, I'm usually supposed to be happy, but I'm a killer, so it makes me sound crazy. And it's like, yeah, cool. What else you got, you know?
Beautiful.
Oh no, I just realized what I've... Oh god. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of clown costumes. Not because they're scary, but because they're just kind of dumb. I don't know.
They're overdone.
Yeah. Think about how like when we were like 5, we probably still saw scary clown costumes.
Oh, for sure.
When the 1950s rolled around, there was probably still people in clown costumes for Halloween.
Oh, yeah. It's
And
a
not that
time-honored tradition, and the fact that you would be so willing to part from tradition without any sort of nod to the, historical significance of the clown culture and the clown murderer culture specifically, really offends me. I can't believe that you could be so insensitive to a part of our American history.
This is the ASMR where I don't give a shit about American traditions.
I knew this communist. We have it on recording right here.
Now hold on.
Actually, a red.
Now hold
in
on.
disguise.
Now hold on.
I knew it, Mr.
Now hold
Trump.
on. Now hold on.
Arrest this man.
Now hold on.
Holding.
Now hold on. Now hold on.
You done?
I was just gonna say that we like to try new things here as free American people. We have the freedom to embellish on traditions and make new things out of old, and I think that you should check out our social media.
Yeah, I went through a lot of effort for that.
That was quite the experience.
Hey, thanks, man. That's all I'm going for.
All right, well, let
Check
me
out
hit
our
you with
social
something
media.
here.
We got an Instagram and a Facebook and a Twitter, and we'll tell you whenever we're doing shit. Go ahead.
All right, you've seen the clown in Dead by Daylight, yeah?
Yeah.
I
He's a
would
scary boy.
100% dress up as this boy.
That's fair. That's fair. Personally, I'm more of a Bing Bong boy myself, but
Who's your friend that likes to play?
Bing Bong. Yeah, I don't know. Clowns are okay, I guess. I'm not a they're better than the other ones. I'll say that.
Okay. You want to C for clown?
Yeah, let's see for clown.
C for clown.
And I don't think anyone could argue them at a higher position for me. It's like they're fine, I guess. I just wish that people would start something different.
I mean, I will say the, super over-the-top, crazy face with the, weird teeth and the exaggerated makeup and whatnot.
Yeah.
clown killer does get pretty old.
Yeah. It gets old
But-
real fast.
But it works. It's a costume. It's there. It's chilling.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just, I don't know, if I see that, I'm not gonna be like, whoa, cool clown costume. I'm gonna be like, oh, hey, like, what's up? Come on into my house party, or whatever I'm doing. I don't know, it's just not gonna lead to any cool reaction from me. I'm just gonna be like, oh, hey. Alright.
I had no idea. All right, so our next topic here.
Have at it, man. Introduce the topic, or introduce the costume.
So this is that show, show. Anyways, that's about like the children of Disney villains and Disney heroes.
Oh, okay.
I watched like the first ever thing that came out, whatever that was. And I did not realize that this was any sort of popular at all. So I'm kind of surprised to see it here.
Yeah. I didn't know what it was until you mentioned it, honestly.
Huh. I mean,
Is it movies? I'm concerned.
the thing I can't remember. I feel like it's on Disney Plus. It is a film, a 2-hour long fantasy musical.
I hate that description.
A TV movie 2015. It's the first Descendants. Then they had Descendants 2 in 2017. And then Descendants 3 in 2019.
Interesting.
Which was apparently pretty well received.
Holy hell, there's a lot of books, too.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of, like, toys and such, like merch for kids, you know?
Yeah. Huh. Well, this is a new thing for us, man. What a cool... well, I don't know. I like the concept, honestly. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
so the bit that I watched was, like, pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
There were bits where I was like, alright, okay,
Yeah.
come on now. But that's because, you know, I'm not really the intended audience. I'm a bit out of the age range of the target audience here. But I still thought it was pretty enjoyable.
Okay.
I actually probably will find the time to watch the full set.
Ooh,
And,
you should do a Descendants review for this channel.
Maybe. I'll consider it, because
Okay.
I'm actually kind of curious as to if it's genuinely good or not.
Yeah.
The costumes are actually pretty chill.
Yeah.
If you like it, you're into it, you know?
I'm fine
I don't
with
see
it.
why not.
It's more unique than all the other shit, too. Like, except for Fortnite, I guess, but... I don't know. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I think it gets a B for Descendants.
Most of the costumes are actually, like, pretty distinct.
Yeah.
If people know what it is, then I feel fairly certain they'll know exactly what character you are, which will be pretty good. And there's also, because you've got, like, these are the kids, that means if, you're an adult bringing your kids out, you could dress as one of the actual,
Oh, yeah.
old people in the show.
Yeah. One of the classic Disney villains.
Yeah, one of the
And
ones
then
that
those are your
everyone will
descendants.
always recognize. Yes, and those are your descendants. It's perfect. Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
works really well. I like it a
Also,
lot, actually.
Like, if you really love that show or movies or whatever it is enough to dress up as a character from it, and people are like, oh, what are you supposed to be? Like, you could just possibly make a fan or have someone to talk about your favorite thing with.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things that I think makes the best costume is just,
Yeah.
what are you enjoying? What are you passionate about? Like, I don't know if you know this, but I've almost never been skinny in my entire life. However, at one point in time, when I was but a wee lad, I really liked Yu-Gi-Oh!
Uh-huh.
I dressed up as Yami Yugi.
Okay.
I had a great time. I loved it. One of my favorite costumes that I've ever worn.
Nice.
Did I look like Yami Yugi? No. Not really. The costume was there, but I was not the Yami Yugi body type, even then. But it was
you know
still one of my favorites. Just a good time, you know?
Yeah. Let's say, because it's something you like.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going in A.
Yeah, I think so too.
This is a nice one for me.
I think it's good. I think it's a feels good kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dance. Now this next one.
Uh-huh.
Personally,
Uh-huh.
I still think they're fucking hilarious. There's something absolutely goofy about these fucking dinosaur costumes. I can't help but get a good laugh out of the shit that I see online with them. My favorite one, if I can find like a gif of it or something, I'll put it on the screen. It's someone walks out of the airport in one of these costumes with a suitcase, and then there's two other ones like waiting outside the airport, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're here! Wow!" And they all go up and hug each other. And there's something, it's like wholesome, but at the same time, it's like you're dressed as fucking dinosaurs outside of the airport, and it's so good. I love those costumes because they're just so like fucking stupid. I have yet to see a legitimate one like the one in the picture in person. I still have not come across anyone.
No, I haven't actually seen them in person either. And while I agree that they look quite goofy, I don't really like. I don't know. To me, it's one of those things where, I mean, if your kid's really into dinosaurs and you dress up as a dinosaur and like walk around with them, you know, that's kind of cool.
But if you're just like a regular guy, it's like, look, I'm an expired meme.
Yeah, it feels really kind of dumb, just straight dumb to me. I'm not a fan. I do not like it.
That's fair, and I halfway agree. I think for me, it's funny because it's so stupid. Or it's like if someone showed up to my house looking like that, I'd be like, you know what, you're alright. Just you're stupid, but it's still kind of funny to me, so I gotta give you some props. Where are you feeling for it, man?
I mean, it's got good meme potential, I guess.
Yeah. It's like if you're throwing a Halloween party and you're just having a bunch of company over and like you don't know who this motherfucker is, but he's here, he's in a dinosaur costume and he is dancing his ass off. It's like, you know what, man? Do your thing. I'm gonna go grab another drink. I don't want to watch you do this, but at the same time, again, just props. I don't know.
I think I can give it a B for better than clowns.
Hey, I'll take B for better than clowns. Yeah, I'll spell that right. Good shit. We gotta blur your name. Get that shit out of here. I was gonna say, or don't. I'm cool.
I was looking at the list.
Oh, gotcha.
Had to tab back over, you know?
Yeah, I've got it on my phone right here beside me. Anyway, next up we got good old Spooter Moon. Also memeable in many ways. You know, you've got the Take On Me line of Spider-Mans. That was Spider-Man, right? Or was that Halo characters? Oh no, it was the guy breakdancing in GameStop in a Spider-Man costume to Take On Me.
Hold on.
If you like Spider-Man as a comic book character, don't wear a costume of his for Halloween. Because everyone's just gonna be like, bro, you're that meme, and it's like, no. um,
I mean, I think it's fine. Okay, so the interesting thing about a Spider-Man costume is that one, everyone knows exactly who you are. To the point of, if you dress up like Deadpool, people still think you're Spider-Man. You are quite clearly, like, he's super distinctive.
Yeah.
Incredibly distinctive.
That's true.
There's a whole bunch of different costumes to choose from. If you are a Spider-Man fan and you just feel like dressing up as your boy, I mean, Doug, just go for it. People, like, lots of people, lots of kids, lots of adults, they're all going to be like, wow, Spider-Man.
Yeah,
there he
Spider-Man.
is.
Tugboat McGuire's here.
I know that guy.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, there is a sense of familiarity to it. I just kind of wish, like, maybe if you're going to be Spider-Man, be one of the alternate Spider-Man costumes, or be in one of the costumes that are not the classic one. Because those kind of stand out more to me. If you're like regular old 1960s Spider-Man, it's like cool. But if you're like 2099 Spider-Man, or whatever that was called, it's like, that's some shit. That's unique.
I mean, it's kind of, for me, it's just whatever one did you like, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're a classic boy and you like classic Spider-Man, why, go right ahead.
I just feel like...
Go for your bright blue, my dude.
Yeah. I mean, call me, whatever. I don't know what name you want to call me for saying this, but I just feel like a lot of the classic things, like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta step it up somehow. Like, don't just be a stormtrooper. Don't just be Spider-Man. Be a stormtrooper with Spider-Man's print over your stormtrooper costume. So that way it's like, this is some weird shit, you know?
I mean, sure, if you really wanted to make waves, but I think part of it is just that, like I said, Halloween's for the kids, and there are so many kids that if you dress up recognizably, if you dress up like a stormtrooper, there are gonna be kids that, like, you know, run up to you, oh my god, oh, you're a stormtrooper, wow, that's so cool, you know, like...
That's fair, but also imagine this. You're walking down the street, going to your friend's house party, and you're dressed up as a spooter trooper. You're Spider-Man, but also a stormtrooper. I don't know. It's just, to me, it's like those things kind of draw more attention, and I like those. Whereas, like, the Spider-Man and the clown and the other shit, it's like, I've seen it so many times. It's just...
I mean, yeah. It really just depends on if you're trying to be, like, weird and different and not like the other guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or if you just, you know, looking for a costume to have some fun. You know?
If you're trying to blend in, that's a whole different thing. Or it's like, you know, if you're just like, you know.
Also, because Spider-Man's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you open yourself up to the group potential of your buddy dressing up like Captain America and Iron Man and
that's true.
Hulk and Thor and all those folks.
Black Widow, you fucking...
Who?
Sick burn, high five. Anyway, Spider-Man's C.
With clowns?
I mean, it kind of feels the same way for me, man, where it's like just kind of generic, kind of overdone for Halloween.
I think there's more potential with Spider-Man because you have, like, you've got the same old, but then you've got the alternate costumes and whatnot. I feel like it's got to be at least B.
Okay. No, I'm for it, because you mentioned, like, the group photo stuff, and, like, that's always cool.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
Okay.
It's beyond passable. I say that with such, like, dismay, but I really don't mean it that way. It's a pretty
beyond
cool costume.
clown.
Yeah. You're not a clown for wearing a Spider-Man costume.
Right.
Anyway, this next one, is interesting. And just a regular old witch.
Honestly, I think this, like, almost immediately for me goes straight in clown category.
You think so?
It's fine. It's a classic costume. People are going to look at you and go, oh, look, a witch. Yep.
And that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's as far as it goes.
It's
you
just
can
weird
be
to
whatever
me.
kind of witch you want.
I've never, as far as I can remember, have never really seen someone just like go trick-or-treating or go to a costume party as a witch. Not
Really.
because they're boring, it's just like I don't feel like I've ever actually seen one.
I have.
Or maybe they just blend into the background so well that I just completely ignore them.
Yeah, maybe they literally just registered in your brain as Halloween, period.
yeah. Oh yeah, this is some Halloween stuff, and just kept moving on.
Yeah.
Well, that guy's a spooter trooper. That's pretty cool.
If you want to dress up as, like, a specific witch, like, I've seen some cool pictures where people go for, like, Wizard of Oz. And,
Okay, yeah.
like, the mom is dressed up as the witch and the kid is Dorothy, and then, you know, whatever. Maybe they bring their dog or whatever. Who knows, you know? And that's pretty cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
If you know, there's, like I said, if there's a specific witch that you want to portray, that could be much cooler. But if you just want to be a generic witch, it's fine.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, C.
See?
C. We don't even need to discuss this too much more.
Yeah,
It's just-
I agree.
To me, it seems a little more unique than clown, but, like, not by a whole lot, so that ain't worth it. And speaking of fucking clowns, this one is your average IT worker.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. It's it from it's Pennywise.
I was about to say, he has a name, thank you.
No, it's just your average IT worker in an office. So like a guy with a shirt and thick glasses. He's kind of an asshole.
Potentially a better costume, not gonna lie.
Better than Pennywise.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine, but it's literally like... So the problem with Pennywise is that it's just, like, recognizable clown murder.
Yeah, it's no different than the other ones, other than like, oh hey, you're specifically that one.
Yeah. And also, it by himself, Pennywise, the man, man? Yeah, anyways, Pennywise, the thing,
It
it's not very scary,
no
just by its own reckoning.
right.
It's the whole filmography of the thing that makes
Right.
it
It's yeah.
scary.
That's the thing. Like, it was supposed to take all of their worst fears and use that as, you know, the guise of evil, basically.
Yes.
Which, don't get me wrong, like, I understand people have the fear of clowns and whatever else, and I'm not one of those people, but I'm also not going to be the kind of person that's gonna be like, well, you're afraid of clowns, you fucking nerd, you know, like, because, you know, I get it. But there's just, like, Pennywise is just the thing that people kind of latched onto, whereas, you know, the entire essence of it being able to just take on whatever form it wants, that's more scary.
For sure.
And if you're Pennywise at a costume party, go away. We don't want to hear your facts about the series, shit like that. Get out of here.
Yeah, I feel like the guy in the Pennywise costume is never the guy I want to be talking to.
Yeah. He's gonna ask you if he can bum a black and mild while he talks about C-sharp coding. Those were two very different things that I just said. I don't know. It's always gonna be like the one fucking guy where you're like, I don't want to talk to you. So that being said, Pennywise. That's, I don't know. Like you were saying about Spider-Man, how you can find the group photo. Maybe if like a lot of people dress up as Pennywise, then you get like an 8-person Pennywise photo. And then all of those people can talk amongst themselves and not talk to me.
I mean, don't don't get me wrong, that sounds great, but also we could just not have any Pennywise, and then that would be equally
That's
great.
true. That's true. But then what would that guy dress up as?
Maybe he stays home and gives out candy, my dude. Somebody's got to do it.
That's true. Maybe he just turns into Chucky and ruins that one.
Maybe.
They all dress up as Fortnite.
I feel like he's the kind of, like, I feel like the Pennywise guy is also the kind of guy who gets the, like, candy bucket that has the hand hole in it and the fake hand holding the bucket.
Oh, yeah.
So that when a kid, goes to grab the candy, you grab their hand in the candy bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of those
Okay.
terrible people.
Yeah, it's E.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's fine.
But where do we put the IT guy? Because, like, if this is Pennywise, where does the IT guy go?
I honestly kind of think IT guy could be no.
Okay,
No. No. Hold
think?
on there.
It was just a joke, everybody. Calm down.
I honestly think IT guy is at least D. Yeah.
Okay. I'm for it.
I think there's benefit, or there's something. There's something to be said there.
Yeah.
Have
All
you
right.
tried turning it off and on again?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, for the list that we were given, nothing really was, like, super incredible. Nothing was really just the worst.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. The reason that there's no S tier here is because the S tier costume is the one that you love. It's the one that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
It's the one that you're going to remember. It's the one that you wear because you thought, this is cool. I like this.
Yeah. And there is no F tier because we were too afraid to put Fortnite in F.
F tier is no costume. F tier is
That's-
showing
yeah.
up to a party with a shirt that says costume on it.
Yeah. F
Just-
tier is the that guy costume.
Yeah, just try, bro. Like, please. Even if you put on a bathrobe and throw a towel over your shoulder and say, I'm Arthur Dent from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, like I did one year,
That's
just do
better than
something.
nothing. That's
Please.
better than nothing. Alright, I'm going to read these off real quick.
Alright.
We have nothing in F. In E, we have the 1980s caricature and Pennywise. In D, we have Unicorn Onesie. We have Chucky. We have Fortnite. And the IT guy. In C, we have the Clown and the Witch. Very generic, but passable. In B, we have the crazy inflatable dinosaur thing and Spider-Man. And in A, we have the characters of Descendants. And at S, just whatever makes you happy, man.
Yeah.
Alright, now get out there and enjoy some spoopy. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Indeed. Happy Halloween. I hope you guys have a wonderful one. I hope you enjoy your candy. And most importantly, I hope you enjoyed your time here with us on this wonderful Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching. If you would hit that subscribe, that bell, so on and such forth, we'd love you all the more for it. So until next time, happy Tuesday, everybody.